Sairam, why do we celebrate Diwali? Generally, Deepavali, we ask each other, Naraka Chaturdashi Snanam Aita. Is it over? Naraka Chaturdashi Snanam. What is the legend behind this? What is Naraka Chaturdashi? It occurs just before Amavasya, on which Diwali occurs. So Naraka Chaturdashi Snanam, we take bath early in the morning, and Deepavali, especially in South India, we lay more emphasis on this aspect of Diwali, the reason for celebrating Diwali, that is Naraka Chaturdashi. So it commemorates the legend of Narakasura. Who was this Narakasura? Lord Varaha avatar is associated with this Narakasura. We know there are Matsya, Kurma, Varaha. Varaha is the third avatar among the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu. Why did Lord Vishnu take this Varaha avatar? We all know the story of Prahlada, his father, how he ill-treated him like anything. His father's name was Hiranyakashyap. Hiranyakashyap's brother was this Hiranyaksha. Hiranyaksha was also a very, very cruel asura, and what he did, he with his atrocities, he troubled all the devas, and then he hid Bhuma Devi, Mother Earth, under the everywhere. He chased after her, he troubled her like anything. So what happened? Bhuma Devi got scared and frightened, and she went and hid under the ocean. Now see, just imagine Bhuma Devi hiding under the ocean. What will happen to the creatures, living beings on earth? So all the devas went and pleaded to Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu just consoled them, and then he had to take the avatar of Lord Varaha. Now Lord Varaha fought with Hiranyaksha, who was chasing further into the ocean, who dived deep into the ocean again to harass Mother Earth. Lord Varaha also went under the ocean. Both had a fierce fight under the ocean, and ultimately this Hiranyaksha was killed, and Dharma was re-established. And Lord Varaha had to bring Mother Earth out of the ocean. And why did he take this Varaha avatar here? The Lord takes avatar as per the requirement. In every avatar, he has taken birth as per the requirement of the situation. So here, only if he had the two tusks, he can lift the Mother Earth from the ocean. Because the tusks are in such a way that Mother Earth, which is round in shape, could easily be lifted out of the ocean and restored to its original safe position. So what happened? Out of this fierce, so Mother Earth was very happy now. And Bhudevi, she is Bhudevi. So since Lord Varaha was in touch with Bhudevi, she is supposed to be considered as the consort of Lord Varaha. That is why Sri Devi and Bhudevi. Sri Devi is Lakshmi, Bhudevi is this Bhuma Devi. Now what happened? While during this fierce fight, a sweat fell on the ground. Then from that arose a boy, fully grown boy, and their parents, that is Lord Varaha and Bhudevi, named him Naraka. And Bhudevi was so thrilled to see her son. She said, Swami, let him be the greatest, most unconquerable, invincible hero in all the three worlds. The Lord said, so be it. And what he did, Lord Varaha just broke one of his tusks, and then he gave it to Naraka and said, Naraka, use this only in dire need. Only when you need it very badly, you may have to use it. But you rule the worlds, all the three worlds, Trilokam. But on the path of Dharma, never deviate from the path of Dharma. That is very important. He's warned him also along with his blessings, and both left the place. This Naraka had become so proud, and what happened? For some time he was okay, but again he started troubling the devas and all the beings on earth. And he did tapasya also, and from Brahmadev asked him, "Yes, Narakasura, I am pleased with your boon. I am very pleased with your tapasya. Now, can you tell me what do you want actually?" He said, "Oh Lord, I should not be killed by anyone." Then Lord Brahma said, "How is it possible? Anyone who is born has to die one day. Nobody is immortal." Then Brahmadev said, "You ask me a boon and you mention in that who can kill him." Then he thought for a while, he said, "Only my mother can kill me." Because he thought, which mother will kill her son? So he asked for this boon. But Lord is much more wiser. He didn't know that. Then what happened? After this Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga came. Treta Yuga, Rama was born. Then came Dwapara Yuga, in which Krishna was born. And we are, of course, living in the Kali Yuga. In the Dwapara Yuga, the same Lord Vishnu, who was born as Lord Varaha in the Krita Yuga, he was born as Lord Krishna in this Dwapara Yuga. Then what happened? Let us see how he kills this Narakasura. Now, who was the consort of Krishna? One was Rukmini, the other was Satyabhama. Actually, Satyabhama was none other than Bhudevi. Sridevi was born as Rukmini to Krishna, as wife of Krishna, and Bhudevi was born as Satyabhama, also the wife of Lord Krishna. Now, hearing the atrocities of Narakasura, Satyabhama urged Krishna, "Swami, such cruel Rakshasas should not be left like these Asuras. I think you should kill him. It's high time that you kill him." Then Krishna and Satyabhama just challenged Narakasura, and a fierce battle arose between the two. And ultimately, what he did, Narakasura remembered the tusk given by his father, Lord Naraha, and he struck Lord Krishna with that, and Krishna fell unconscious. This angered Satyabhama. "How dare you how dare you do this to my husband? I will not leave you." And she continued the fight with Narakasura, and she ultimately destroyed Narakasura. And Narakasura was about to die when Lord Krishna woke up. He was shocked, Narakasura. "How come this tusk given by my father, he has not killed him? He is only, because of it, he only fainted." Then he realized only Lord Varaha, or who was none other than Lord Vishnu, then he must be the same as this Lord Krishna, the omnipotent Lord. So he realized this, he folded his hands and he prayed to Lord Krishna for one boon. He said, "Ask me the boon," Krishna said. Satyabhama was also touched. She was a mother, no, actually. Then he said, "O Lord, O Mother, the day of my death should not be grieved." And who will grieve after all? He was an asura who tortured the people. He said, "This day should be celebrated with pomp and show, with all festivities and joy, with lights illuminated everywhere." That's why this Deepavali is celebrated due to this reason. And Deepavali means what? Deepam, Avali. Avali means row, varisai, row. Namavali we say, no? Namavali means Namavali, Deepavali. So it means row of lights, Deepams, lights, and this is how Deepavali is celebrated. This is the story of Narakasura. That is why we say Naraka Chaturdashi Snanam. Is it over? Have you taken this? Just before Amavasya starts. That is why we get up early in the morning, because on Amavasya people don't take oil bath, no? Just before that, getting up early in the morning, that is the reason, Naraka Chaturdashi Snanam. Jai Shri Krishna.